Food has arrived. Oh yeah. This one's yours. You got the macaroni cheese.
So much of it.
I asked them not to send us cutlery because I didn't want to get plastic stuff to save the environment and that, and they still sent it. This place is so good. I recommend it to anyone. It's called Farmer J. I think it's new, but look at the food they give you. It's so good and it's quite healthy. Well, I've gone for a healthy version. Imogen's got mac and cheese on the side and stuff like that. It's so nice. But I got cauliflower, broccoli, and chicken. Oh, I'm so excited for this. It's so good. You get so much meat.
You get so much meat? I'm a meat eater. No, I eat meat.
I do love sausage. Right, so some assumptions. I actually haven't wrote a list. I'm just going off what you guys have sent on Instagram.
I've just seen some of those.
What, the really rude one?
Yeah.
Right, you don't eat healthily bad. Some people just don't make any sense. Right, I'm gonna go on to another one. My assumption is you run out of video ideas, so you're doing a mukbang. I actually haven't, by the way. I've got so many video ideas. I just thought everyone likes a mukbang. Who doesn't like a mukbang? I like filming them, it's good food.
Yeah, I feel like it's because we've been like doing so much.
All I do is
you haven't done a talking
now.
video at all.
You and Imogen argue loads more already now you've moved out. No, we haven't. We actually really haven't. Like,
I wouldn't say like we're arguing more. I think every healthy relationship argues, but I think the arguments we've been having is that chest of drawers shouldn't go there, it should go here. So like to us, that's not an argument. It's just kind of like little bickers being like, well, I think it should go here. No, it should go there. I think it should have silver knobs. No, it needs to have black knobs.
It's also because me and Imogen have got such different tastes in like houses. Imogen likes like old country house. No. I like modern. Like I love this kitchen side. Like I think it's so perfect.
No, I really, really love it, and I like all the black and the white and the monotone and everything. But recently, like for 2 weeks now, I've been so like, even like I feel like my fashion sense is like not completely changed, but like I've gone down more of like a direct route. An aesthetic. It's like I think my mum calls it old country grandma, and like I really just like the country rural kind of thing. Like we were talking about houses earlier, which kind of leads on to something else we were going to talk about later.
Right, she's actually really annoyed me here.
No, I wasn't on about that thing. I was on about the other thing.
Basically, me and Imogen have actually had a little argument about us moving out after this year. So we're renting this place for a year.
It wasn't an argument.
No, it's not an argument, but it's like a, what do you call it?
It was just like, what the hell?
It's just weird. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. We actually had this conversation on like a live, and everyone was like, mate, no, it's just weird.
Everyone was like red flag, or they were like, no, that makes so much sense. Independent woman, Imogen, go girl.
Basically, Imogen doesn't want to move out with me after this year. She wants to buy her own house and me buy my own house and not live together. Does that make sense?
Because it's not that I don't want to live with Jed. Personally, like I feel settled for like, well, you never want to say like, I'm settled for life, because he could break up with me tomorrow, do you know what I mean? Well, obviously not going to happen, but
most likely.
Like I feel very comfortable in this relationship where like, I don't know, we understand each other, we know where each other are, we're still very young, we're 20. I want to have my own property at some point in my life, and that's just always been like a dream of mine, to have my own property.
I completely get that, but us buying different houses, what is the point?
No, I know, but the thing is you might not want to buy a house in a year's time, you might want to rent again, or like, I don't know, I just kind of want something established for myself to work on by myself as an independent accomplishment.
No, I completely get that.
Then what is the problem?
But what I don't get is we're now living together for a year.
No, I can see how
to then not live together is moving backwards in our relationship, to me anyway.
I don't think it's moving backwards. Realistically, it's not going to happen, because I've always loved the idea of having my own place, and that's not me like trying to push Jed away or whatever. It's just wanting to have,
like, I get it.
Like, it's a sticky situation, do you know what I mean? Because like I'm in a relationship which I love and I don't want to change for the world.
I get it if we're moved in together and she wants to buy her own house, rent it out, or do whatever she wants with it. But to buy different houses, my point is, we're both going to want to stay at our own house. We're not going to want to move into the other person's house. Why have you bought a house to move into the other person? Do you know what I mean? It's like, completely owned by them, nothing to do with you. I just don't see a point.
No, I know, because on the grand scheme of things, obviously you get a mortgage and you're not going to pay it off within the bloody year. Like, it's a long-term type investment, and it's not going to work out. But in my head, it sounds like something really cool. Realistically, it's probably going to be that we move in together, and then I don't know, I'm speaking like I have all the money in the world. I really don't. But like, just as, I don't know, I want to start investing into something, and say like, maybe we got our own property, and then, I don't know, I'm doing other
that's what I'm saying. That's completely normal.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying I think is going to happen.
Right. In our argument, your words were, I want to buy my own house before we move in together. That's exactly what your point was. Now you're changing it a little.
Yeah, because I can see where you're coming from.
Well, I've made a good point.
No.
Anyway.
No, this is the next thing. This is the other thing that leads on from this step. So basically, we had a friend over the other day and we were just talking about like life plans, because I would never say I want to like stick to harsh plans in my life, but I like to know where things are going in terms of like goals, aspiration, whatever. So we've obviously got this year together because I'm finishing my 3rd year uni, and then we are hoping on traveling for like a year, like a few months there, a few months here, that kind of thing, just for a year, just really like explore, because like we love traveling.
Probably 6 months. I think years are big.
Yeah, probably not a year. I feel like we'll probably do here and there and backwards, whatever. And then after that, Jed's then, okay, let's buy a house. And I'm here saying, okay, well, if we're gonna buy a house together, then I want to be engaged. I don't want to buy a mortgage for someone who I'm not engaged to. So if Jed's saying, okay, we're gonna travel for a year, then I'm gonna buy a house, that gives you 2 years to propose.
But to me, that's a goal. That's a goal to reach. I'm at the moment not thinking about getting married. I don't know when I don't know when I'll be ready to get married.
I've told you this, neither am I.
Well, then how can you plan it ahead? Because in 2 years, say if I'm not ready and I told you 2 years ago I'm proposing to you then, then it looks like no, I'm in my element now, right? Ready? So say I said, okay, in 2 years I'll propose. For one, bit of an anticlimax of a proposal. For two, what if then I'm not ready to propose, and you would feel gutted, you would feel so upset, you think I'm not in love with you anymore, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I think you can't put a time on when you're gonna propose. I think it's impossible. It's
not like I'm saying, oh my god, when we get to what mark would it? It'd be like a 5th year mark. Time wise, I like to think ahead. I want to know where things are going.
Yeah, but you want to know if I'm proposing in the next 2 years.
Very much. I would say kind of a traditionalist in terms like I want to get married, then I want to have kids, I want the big house, like just, I don't know, I am quite a really girly girl where I do just want that, like that stereotypical, I don't know, fairy tale life. It's in my head.
I just know I can't say something that I can't promise, so I don't want to do it.
I'll just have the conversation with him, but Jen will be like, oh my god, why are you asking about this? Like, don't talk to me about it.
No, I'm not. I'll talk to you about it. Yeah. It's deep thing to talk about.
I know, but like I mean it in such a light-hearted way where I'm just like, okay, well.
No, you did. You're getting Romy to even try and agree with you, to gang up on me.
No.
I felt ganged up on. I had 2 of them going in my year. Like I'm doing everything wrong.
It's just because me and Romy are so similar, and Romy was more agreeing with the fact that like personally I would just never get a mortgage with someone who I wasn't engaged to or married.
I don't know. I just think it's a very hard topic to speak on. That's why I'm not really.
No, I know it's a very hard topic because everyone's each to their own. I feel like Jed knows this. I'm a tad bit of a control freak. I like to know where. I like to know when things are.
I was going to say that earlier, but I thought you were going to have a go at me.
Oh no, not at all. Like I do know it. Like I completely understand the fact that, I don't know, it's because like even,
you know, I was just being in control when no one was going on.
Yeah, even if like me and Jed are going somewhere, I will plan everything out just so I know myself. Because to be fair, we were in Bali and I went to Jed, when's our flight home? He goes 5 in the morning. It was at 2 the next day.
I found out, by the way, she didn't.
Yes, because I didn't have any of the flight details, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but like me being chilled didn't have any problem. We might have had a scare, but that's just adrenaline. That's just a little adrenaline rush and get on with your day. Do you know what I mean? I am very chilled out. I'm a bit too chilled out sometimes, but we're like polar opposites.
No, we're not.
We are.
Alright.
Apart from we're both a bit weird. We like to run around like meowing at each other every day.
We do. Because even my friends have clocked on because Jed used to do it all the time. Jed just meows out of nowhere.
Sorry.
Out of nowhere. And he went through a phase of just meowing. And then I caught onto it and now I do it to some of my friends and they're like, Imogen, what is actually going on in your brain right now? And I was like, I really just couldn't tell you.
I feel like this isn't an assumptions video anymore. We're just kind of chatting away. Right, swiftly moving past onto another assumption. Right, assumption, you don't pay equal rent. We don't pay equal rent. It's like one pays more than the other. No, we actually do. We pay very equal rent.
Why did that actually take my brain so long to clock onto? I was like, what is actually going on?
She's not too smart. She's a bit on the woo-woo side.
Says the one who's getting a degree in a year. That's me, by the way, not him.
Yeah, because you just made out. That shows how thick you are. You just basically said, I'm getting a degree in a year.
No, I didn't.
Says the one. I was saying it. That means I'm getting a degree in a year. She's actually not dumb. I'm sorry.
I'm really not. And he'll be, even to my mum and my dad, he'll be like, oh, I'm the clever one out of these two. And my parents know that. I know that they know that.
Well, they know that I'm the clever one. That's what you just said again.
Jed used to be really smart in school, then it all went downhill for no reason.
No, I wasn't really smart. I could have been really smart. Like in primary school, I was smart.
Like he's quite clocked on sometimes.
Yeah, like whenever you ask something, I always know what to do.
Well, I think my eardrum just
Sorry. Last assumption, because we rammed on loads, which is my most requested thing, have you guys moved in together because Imogen's pregnant?
I mean, I know I'm bloated today, but... No bubba on the way. Oh.
Yeah, there isn't a baby on the way.
It's so funny though, because I don't know why Jed like stroking my stomach. I think I posted a TikTok the other day and everyone was like, oh my god, she's pregnant. That man stroked my stomach.
She's not pregnant. That's not why we moved in together. We moved in together because we've always been long distance. I don't know, it's like moving forward in a relationship. Do you know what I mean?
It was also the fact that, I don't know, I'm in my last year of uni. You can't really see yourself ever living in London, can you?
Nah.
And I can't really see myself living here. Maybe a little bit after uni, but not like I don't want to live here for the rest of my life. So we kind of just also thought like it's a great opportunity for us both to live in London, especially doing the jobs that we do.
It's a cool thing to do, and yeah. I love Canary Wharf. It's my favourite place ever. Canary Wharf. It's so good. Honestly, like there's everything you want here, and it's so much quieter. It's like a ghost town, which I love.
But yeah, just making the most out of an opportunity, really.
And like we've even got stuff like, I didn't realise until today, below our building, they've got an outside cinema for our building. How sick is that? Every Tuesday, films are on. Because I was sitting out on the balcony on Tuesday and I saw it from our balcony. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. They're playing Bohemian Rhapsody, so I was just at the top of my balcony, just jamming along by myself because Imogen wasn't here. And then I found out it's ours. So Tuesday night, outside cinema.
Leaving you quite a bit this week, aren't I?
But yeah, that is the end of the video. It was quite a quick one.
I haven't even finished my food.
Imogen hasn't even really started her food.
It's because I was talking
Imogen's got all of that left. And
I also don't like
I've
eating on camera.
Some broccoli left. Yeah, I know what you mean, because you're eating and you can't speak when you're eating.
And you can't.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just a really quick eater.
It's because I'm just a yappy yappy yapper.
Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please do leave a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.